Hi, thanks for tuning in today. We are expecting our first baby goats. So it is our first kidding season and we have been gathering our kit for kidding. And so I'm going to show you what we've gathered and what we're preparing and introduce you to our expecting goat Penelope. So this is the tote we're going to keep so that way we have everything ready on hand when that moment is coming. We expect within a week to 2 weeks. So anyways, I'm going to move this out of the way real quick. And we're going to jump into some of the new packages that we got from, of course, the Amazon. Don't mind the toddler in the background wandering around. Alright, so I bought a whole bunch of stuff because you just never know what you're going to expect. So here we have a bovine gel that we got. This is from ProBios. And so we're going to have that on hand in case we need it. You never know what kind of gels and probiotics and energy boost that the goats and kids are going to need after birth or during birth. I definitely know that they're going to need this goat and sheep Nutri-Drench. This is going to be great for both mom and baby after they have birth, or right after kind of thing. This is going to give them an energy boost as well as make sure they have some nutrients. All right, going into the next package from the Amazon. I ordered so much stuff, so. All right, these, I know what they are. These are going to be the really long gloves. As the toddler tells you all about it. These are going to be the really long arm gloves, just in case emergency, we need to jump in and help the mom and make sure that we have surgical, clean gloves to help her out. So that's what that's going to be. All right, next. All right, this is going to be our Jumpstart Plus oral micro. All right, Jumpstart Plus, this is going to definitely be for the babies after birth. We want to make sure that if there is any struggles with that newborn baby, we want to make sure we have all the nutrients we can give them. And also with any mother that's going to have an issue after birth, this is going to be a great on-hand product. So we may not need it, but we don't want to be without it. So definitely good to have on hand. All right, last package, and then we'll get into the stuff we already had from gathering around. Gloves for both me and my husband. I needed smalls and larges for us to have on hand because we're going to make sure to be as sanitary as we can when the mama comes into birth. Well, that's the last items. All right. This is going to be the selenium and vitamin E gel. Now, unfortunately, this is our first kidding, and I probably should have had this on hand more into the month before. Toddler calling the dog. Sorry. This should have probably been on hand more into the month before her kidding, but we have 2 other female goats that we expect to put into kidding season into the fall, and so we'll have this on hand for them nonetheless. So not a big deal. I don't think we're selenium deficient in our area, so I think we'll be okay, but we'll have this on hand for the next ones. And then the last thing we have over here, I want to be able to give them the Nutri-Drench that we purchased, and so this is going to be probably more than I need to be able to administer any vitamins, minerals, things down the road. I've got more than enough in this kit. Again, these will be linked on Amazon. If you guys want to know about them, I can totally post links. Let me know. Comment, post down below. All right, let's go into now the stuff that I already had on hand and the stuff that I gathered from around the farm already. So I'm going to use this tote that I had on hand, and we're going to make sure to store all of these items in here so that way when the moment comes, we're ready to go. All we have to do is grab this kit, take it down with us to the barn, and it'll be ready to go. All right, so to finalize our kit, these things we've either bought from our local feed store or we already had on the homestead. Again, don't mind the toddler. All right, so of course we want some nice, clean, fresh towels. These are going to be great to have on hand for when the new kids come. We definitely want to help the mom to dry them off and get them ready for her. So we're going to have them ready. We're going to throw them down there. The other thing that's really handy, and we happen to already have some, so these are like, you can use like baby pads, dog pads, whatever kind of pad. These are, again, going to be really great to put under the new kid as the mom is birthing it, and you can help to sanitize the area as much as possible. Again, nature's nature, you do your best, but we have some, so we're going to have these on hand, ready to go. Last, we have our bucket. This is going to be on hand just in case we need to do anything in it. We have a multi-species colostrum supplement just in case the mom decides she is not willing to accept the kid. We want to make sure we have colostrum on hand, and if that's the case, then we will make sure to get some kind of supplement feed for the baby if that's what happens. I'm hoping with my girl she's going to be good to go and we won't even need this, but just in case, we're going to have it on hand, as well as some nipples that we have saved. Nipples we have gathered on hand, and we have a old soda bottle that we've cleaned and ready to go. These will attach right to that, no problem, and we'll be able to mix this up for the baby, worst case scenario. All right, so we are getting down to our last item. So here we have some electrolytes. This is going to be great for the mom. We're going to want to add this to her water after, because she is going to definitely be exhausted after birth. So the other thing that's really great, if you don't have this, or maybe in addition to, is molasses. Again, you can add that to their water, and that's going to give them a nice balance of sugars and electrolytes and things that they need after birth. They're going to be exhausted, so good to have on hand. Then we are down to our last items. So we're going to have some scissors on hand just in case. You never know, you may have to help mom break a bag, or you never know. So we're going to have these on hand, ready, sanitized, ready to go. And our last items, we are going to have a toddler. But other than that, we are going to have some surgical scrub and a shot glass. This is going to be what you... This is going to be what you want to use to sanitize yourself, as well as the umbilical cord after birth. So the baby's umbilical cord, you're going to want to make sure to soak it in this, and you can use this shot glass. So you pour it in there, dip the umbilical cord, and then you're going to make sure that you're all sanitized and ready to go. And I think our kit is ready to go. We are super excited for our goat to have our first babies on the season. We have no idea how many we were going to be expecting, because it is our first kidding season, but I think we're pretty prepared. And thank you so much for watching. We hope that you liked this video. Please, if you did, like it, subscribe, and stay tuned, because we will be sure to show you the after the baby, maybe even during the baby if we're lucky enough to get that filmed. But anyways, we'll see what's going on. And thank you so much for tuning in to Nagel Acres. Thank you. Bye.